now.
It's time. I look like a hot mess.
So we're about to do some shout outs. Shout out to Chances, you know, birthday coming up, got you. Shout out to Tyranny. Shout out to the bros, Kelly and Marquise. You know the bros. Shout out to Erica, my sister. You know, she just got in a car accident. God is looking over us. Shout out to all my friends, you know, back in Culver City. You know, shout outs. You got any shout outs? Oh, shout out to Dylan, you know, my bro, my brother.
Everyone you need to shout out.
Shout out, I can't think of it.
Shout out to Casio.
Yeah, shout out to Casio.
For supplying me with these dope ass watches.
You know, you feel it? So, shout out to my god brother, Justin, you know, you feel me? Justin.
Shout out to Sebastian.
Shout out to my brother, Sebastian, you know.
Shout out to Jace.
Shout out to my brother, Sebastian. Alright, so shout outs, Kelly.
Shout out to Bridget. Shout out to Juliana. Shout out to my twin, Kayla. Shout out to all them. Shout out to Avery. Shout out to Aubrey. Shout out to the bro Marquis. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Dominique. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Annie. Shout out to Kihende. The one that we call Tum Tum. Shout out to Autumn. Shout outs to everyone. Shout out to
all my loved ones.
Shout out to my baby. I love you so much. She's Haley.
I want to know who it is, so.
225, 12, banging it.
Hurry up. Anything else?
Banging.
So,
shout out to Renee,
shout out to Kiki.
Renee, shout out to Sydney, shout out to
Shout out to
Maria,
Disney.
Shout out to Aja, shout out to Tierra, shout out to Jasmine, shout out to Deja, shout out to Anjanae, shout out to Kiani, shout out to Cameron, shout out to Natisha.
Nigga, hurry up. We don't got time for this.
Shout out to Pretty Mofo Cashmere. Shout out to Cache. You want a special shout out, so shout out to you. I love you. Shout out to Monty. Shout out to Shira. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Princess Taylor B. Shout out to Lachey. Shout out to Cashel. Shout out to Sierra. Shout out to Princess Sparkle. Shout out to Hope Danielle Edwards. Shout out to Dora Lisa. Sorry if I say your name wrong, but whatever. Shout out to Thickness of Baddie. Shout out to Kia. Shout out to Kia. Shout out to Kiki, my best friend. Shout out to Diera. Shout out to Marla. Shout out to Pretty and Paige. Shout out to Disney. To Jay. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Danica. Shout out to Michelle
Taylor. Michelle Taylor.
Shout out to Autumn. Shout out to Yesenia.
Shout out to Eddie Robinson, you know, the bro. The
Eddie.
Bro. Shout out to Dallas, Fat Boy.
Shout out to Arena.
Shout out to OVOXO.
Shout out to Thug Nas Pretty. Shout out to She's Heaven. Shout out to Mandy. Shout out to Zion. Shout out to Tyra. Shout out to Ajani. And shout out to my baby, Victoria. I love you.
Alright, so shout outs is over, you know. Deuces.